welcome to my monthly review of Boxycharm and unboxing of Boxycharm. I'm running a little late this month because of Generation Beauty. I ended up a week behind, so this video was supposed to come out last week and it just got too crazy and I just couldn't do it. I still think you're going to love hearing about the December Boxycharm. I'm going to give you my full review on all the products in here, and I'm going to show you what is going to be reviewed this month in February. In case you don't know, Boxycharm is $21 a month. It is sent to me for review, but that does not affect my review of it at all. Some months are great, some months are less great, but I'm going to tell you honestly what I think of the products inside, so that maybe if you don't get Boxycharm, you may want to invest in some of these products on your own, or maybe you're considering signing up for Boxycharm. I do have a link down below that does earn me money if you sign up, so you can feel free to use that link down below, or you can feel free to go to boxycharm.com. It's the exact same thing for you, just one way helps me and the other way is just you going on your own. So let me go ahead and tell you what is in the December Boxycharm and tell you what I thought of everything. So the first thing in here was the Buff Collection by Pur Cosmetics. There is a coupon code on the back. It says save 25% off your first order of $40 or more using code Boxycharm at checkout. Now when you open this up, immediately you notice something, that this may look very familiar to you. This is the Urban Decay Naked 3 palettes, and you can kind of see the fronts are very similar, the packaging is very similar, but what's really similar as well is the shadow range, the range of shades. So on the top we have the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, and on the bottom is the Pur Cosmetics palette. So when you look at this and you say, oh, I got it in a Boxycharm, my Boxycharm was $21 a month, I got this and a bunch of other things, that's a sweet deal. Yes, but if you look at the retail price of this, this is a $50 eyeshadow palette. The original Naked 3 is $52. So if you're going to purchase this outside of Boxycharm, it better be just as good as the original Naked 3. And I can tell you it is not as good as the original Naked 3. The reason why I say that is I feel like the pigmentation without any Fix Plus or water or anything is pretty stinking bad. It is, the shadows will muddy together. There's no real pop. I am wearing it on my eyes today, but I did use Fix Plus. I feel like Fix Plus or water is really, really important, especially Fix Plus is I think is even better than water as far as getting these shadows to really pop on the lid. If you like a very natural look, well, a pink natural look, something that's a little less poppy, you will probably enjoy this more than I did. I like a really bright, bold lid, so this was not enough for me. The other thing is that when I use the Fix Plus with the Naked 3, it doesn't clump up. When I use it with this palette, it does clump up. So I have to spend time blending and making sure there's no clumps and things, which is not very fun. It's just more work is what it comes down to. You can make it work, but for $50, absolutely not worth $50. Am I happy that it was sent in Boxycharm? Absolutely, because I feel like that makes this a good palette for the price we paid for it within the Boxycharm. Next up in this box was the Ofra Longwear Liquid Lipstick. I can tell you that I did not open this. And the reason why is I already have a couple of dark purple lipsticks and I don't wear them very often. This is kind of as dark as I like to go, and this is really dark. So I wanted to be able to pass this on to a neighbor of mine that I think this is gonna look really, really gorgeous on. But what I can speak to is the Ofra formula. I really like the Ofra formula. It's a nice mix between a more comfortable liquid lipstick and one that will stay put. It's kind of the best of both worlds there. I personally prefer the Bare Minerals Gen Nudes because I find them to be more comfortable, but for lasting power, the Ofra definitely beats the Bare Minerals in that it's just not as comfortable. So I do really enjoy the Ofra formula, but unfortunately I can't speak to this particular one, but I can tell you if it lives up to the other Ofra liquid lipsticks, it's probably pretty good, if you like the shade. Next is the Butter London Nail Lacquer. I am wearing that on my nails today. I did 2 coats today. I did wear it one other time, and I feel like 2 coats isn't quite enough. Like I really feel like 3 coats you need for full opacity. Lasting power on this was about 2 days without a chip, 3 days before I just needed to take it off because it was just a mess, which is pretty average for me. It's not great, it's not bad, it's just kind of average, and that's the way I feel about Butter London nail polishes in general, is they're just kind of average. I feel like they're overpriced for what they are. This is a $15 nail polish. I don't feel like it's worth $15, but to get it in a Boxycharm, I think is pretty awesome. Also, I already have a lot of nail polishes that are this shade, so I kind of get bummed out when I see another deep red nail polish in a subscription box. It's like, oh, why can't they send a different shade? Because I just have so many of these. But I think to the average person who doesn't have a huge nail polish collection, you'll probably enjoy using this. It's not fantastic, like I said, but it's pretty good. Next up, my favorite thing in this box, the Makeup Geek eyeliner. I am a huge Marlena fan. Marlena's channel was the first channel that I ever subscribed to that was a beauty channel. I didn't even know beauty channels existed until I watched Marlena. So I have a special place in my heart for Makeup Geek products. I'd never tried her eyeliners before, so I was really excited about this. I've only ever tried her eyeshadows. One thing I really appreciate about Makeup Geek is that I feel like Marlena puts a lot of love into the products to make sure they're really, really good. If I were ever to start a makeup brand at any point, which is not going to happen anytime soon, but if I ever were to, I would want to model my morality and my effort to what Marlena has done, in that she just seems to put so much love and care into everything, and I feel like this eyeliner is no different. It did not last a super long time on my waterline, but it did last really well on my lower lash line. So you could still see that color on my eyes even at the end of the day. It didn't seep down on my lower lid at all, which is really a huge plus, but it is creamy and easy to go on. I feel like it's a very high quality eyeliner and I really, really like it. I probably won't purchase any more of these just because I don't tend to use a lot of pencil eyeliners, so I probably won't purchase another one, but I'm very thankful to have it. And then the last thing is a very anger moment of mine right now. I actually used the Beauty For Real lip scrub earlier today when I was getting ready to film, and I can't find it. I can't figure out what I did with it. I'm very scatterbrained. If you don't know that about me, I'm very scatterbrained. I'm very unfocused. Sometimes I do things without realizing what I'm doing, so I think I just put it somewhere and wasn't thinking about it, and I don't know what happened to it. But anyway, so I don't have it to show you. I'll put a picture of it right there so you can see what it looks like. It has a very, very nice sweet taste to it. It does seem to be a sugar scrub, like it's got sugar granules in it. It's very fine grains. I felt like the exfoliation was very nice. Hydration of it was pretty good. Do I feel like it's worth the $14? Probably not, but I think I would pay $10 for it. I think $10's reasonable. I think $14's a little much, but you know, it's not stupidly overpriced, you know, just a little overpriced, but I did really like it. I felt like it did a nice job exfoliating my lips, and it's a pretty good product. So overall, for the average person, would I say this is worth $21? Absolutely. I mean, I feel like even if you said this was worth $10, I think that this is definitely worth $10. I mean, it's worth, I would say, up to $18 I would go. I don't think I'd go any further than $18 on this, but I'd say $18 on this one. The Ofra liquid lipstick, definitely. I feel like $15 is a fair price. Ooh, it looks like they raised the price on these to almost $20 for a liquid lipstick. I do feel like any liquid lipstick at $20 is a little bit pricey. So I would say this is definitely worth $15 though. It's a really, really good formula. The Makeup Geek eyeliner full price is $9. I definitely think it's worth $9, definitely. And the lip scrub I said was worth about $10, and the nail polish I would say, based on what it does as far as the chipping and all that, I would pay $10 for it. I wouldn't pay the full price for it. So is this worth $21? Oh yeah, absolutely. Now as far as me looking at this, if I saw this all on a shelf, would I buy it? No, I wouldn't. Because if I really, really wanted to try this, maybe, but this is a no for me. This is a no for me. The lip scrub I don't really need. This would be a big yes for me, but this isn't worth $21, and I feel like this is the only product that made me really excited and really happy. But for the average person, I think it's definitely worth $21. So now let's get into the January box. I did already film this, and then by the end of the video, my lipstick had moved so much that I looked like the Joker, so I had to refilm it. So I apologize, you don't get to see the true unboxing, but it looked really bad. I can't even. So let me show you what I got, and I will be reviewing this at at the end of this month. So this is the first thing. This is a Crown fan brush. It is a little bit bent from being shipped. I do think that it looks like it's very thin. There aren't really a lot of bristles. I wish it was about twice as thick. I do like the overall size of it, but it's not thick enough for me. I don't feel like it's going to be great at laying on highlighter product. I feel like it might be good for brushing away fallout, something like that, but so far it doesn't look like an impressive brush to me. This here is the Oscar Blondie Dry Shampoo Spray. This actually used to be my holy grail dry shampoo spray before I found the Batiste for brunettes, which is now my holy grail dry shampoo. So I'm very thankful to have this again and try it again. If I remember correctly, it smells like lemons and it works very well. So I'm very excited about this. This is a cheek stain by Pur, P-U-R, not P-U-R-E like the eyeshadow palette, P-U-R. And I'm really excited about this. Let me swatch it on my hand. It is in the shade Cabernet and it smells like cranberries. And it's very, very bright. But we'll see what happens with it. I'm a little scared of it. Let me try to blend it in a little bit. Ooh, that stains real quick. All right, if you got this and you haven't tried it yet, you wanna make sure you blend real fast because that stains. But it's beautiful. It's a beautiful shade on my skin tone. I'm really looking forward to putting it on my cheeks. Next is the Vintage Illuminating Face Highlighter Set by Jessica Liebeskind. We'll try it. Liebeskind? That's what I'm gonna go for. We did get one of her highlighters before. It was just okay for me. This one feels a lot softer to me than that one. That one felt a little bit gritty, where this one feels really soft. It feels satiny to touch. Like you don't even feel like you're getting product off. It just feels like a very soft cloth. And then when you swatch it, they're very, very bright and bold. There isn't a whole lot of difference between the shades. One is just a little peachier, one's just a little pinker, but I'm looking forward to trying this on my cheeks and seeing the lasting power and things like that. And then finally, this is the Ades, I'm gonna say Ades New York Organic Infused Nail Treatment Essentials. And I am always up for doing healthy things for my nails. I do wanna do a little bit of ingredient looking up on this. This is the box that it came in. It says it's not tested on animals, it's made in the United States, which makes me really, really happy. It does have quite a strong smell, so I'm curious to see whether I'm gonna be able to tolerate the scent of it as I'm using it. I'll keep using it and I'll let you know at the end of the month. So I wanna thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, definitely make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss the January review and February unboxing at the end of the month. And mad love to you. Hope that you are well, and I'll see you in a video soon. Bye!